Hello everyone. So in this video I am going to explain about utility transformation in Domo. So we have total 6 utility transformation. First, add constant. So in the add constant, it's a very simple. We can add constant to the data set. Just example, I have added, just give any name like cons. Just select the type, like what kind of constant we want to add, either integer, date, fixed decimal, floating decimal text. Let me select the integer and I have added 1. So it has added one constant. The column name is cons and its value will be 1. Simply I have added constant. Now next is add formula. So we can add some formula on the data set. So any formula we can add. So after adding the formula, we must actually, to add the formula we must have to give some name. So let me give the name form into formula. So simply this is same as the beast mode that we will create in a card, but here I am going to show you how to add formula. So as we have seen, we have multiple transformation related to text, date, number, that we are doing like using interface, but instead of interface, same thing we can achieve using the formula. Just example, let me add I have shown you a substring in transformation. So here I am going to use same thing using formula substring. Let me get any of the name, item, category. So I want to get I want to get the substring from starting from 1 and length 10. It's okay, 5 is okay. Let me validate the formula. It must work. So just save this, and now it got saved. Done. So this is the way to add formula, and we can add of any kind of formula, like related to date function, related to text, related to number, handling null value. Any kind of formula we can add, and this formula will be related to formula that is available in MySQL function. Like in a MySQL or in SQL Server, I have explained multiple functions related to aggregate function, related to date function, related to string function. Everything we can use in this add formula. So this is all about the formula. Now let me drag alter column. Alter column. So here we can change the column. Let me select the column, which column I want to change, order line number. So after selecting the column, uh, we can rename the column, like line I just want to rename line, order line number to line only. And what would be the type? Just keep the integer. That's it. So now when in the output, instead of order line number, we will have line with a cast type integer. Okay, now select column. So this is the another things. In alter column we have another one more option, drop column. Like in a data set we have multiple columns. So if we want to drop some column, then we just need to select the column name. This will drop the column. Now next is the select. So let me add some column, item, category, or item SQ. So we can select multiple column, like what are the columns we want to drop. So I am just selecting here item SQ. So in output, item SQ should not be there. Now next is select column. So this is, so we can select the column, multiple columns. Okay, so whatever column we want to send in output, or we want to see in the output, we can select here. So we will be able to see only that much column in the output. So this will be helpful in when we have to show only selected columns, like just example, to gain performance, to achieve a good performance of the query. If we select only required column, then definitely query execution will be faster, or this ETL data flow execution will be faster than if we select multiple column. So this is the option to add select column. So we can select all the columns or single column. So here I am going to select add all columns. So in add all column, definitely we must not see this item SQ, because here we have already dropped this item SQ, should not be there. Yeah, it is not there because we have already dropped in previous recent transformation. Now next is set column value. So we can set some column value. Let's see how it works. Select the column like item color. So how we want to replace the value of item color, like with which column we want to replace this. So item color, just example, item color I want to replace with item style. So it will replace the value, like in item color column, instead of item color value we will see item style value in output. So this is set column value. And next is value mapper. So this is one of the good transformation. I think that this will be very useful in our day-to-day work. So let me click on value mapper. So select a column to search, like which column we want to search. Just example, I choose an item description. Okay, now where should this new value to be written? So we have a two option, either we can override the existing column or we can write a new column. So if we override, then the replace value will be override the existing value. If we write a new column, then it will not impact the existing column. It will search the value in item description, and if it's match, then it will replace the new value that we will give here, and everything will happen with in new column, not in existing column. So let me show you. Let me go with first override column. So what it will do, it will override the existing column, and then enter the value to search for. What value we want to search in item description, HJK, anything, enter a value to write. So here we have to write when HJK will found in item description, then how we want to replace this value. I want to JKLM. Now we have two things, either overwrite or write a new column. When I select write a new column, we have to give the column name and we have to select the type, but anything we can do. And another is, if no match found, so two things can happen here, either HJK will match or HJK will not match. If it match, then this will replace with this new value. If it's not match, so we have a two option, either keep the original value that is not matching, or we can give the default value. If it's not match, it will take the new value. So that's all about value mapper function. Thank you. So other thing like filter, I will